Hi, everybody, and good morning. Today is Tuesday, November 16th. I'm Dave Chudowski with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and Instagram pages. And we're going to start with Holly for a check of today's forecast.
All right, Dave, and we are talking about, some sunshine today. In fact, as we look ahead to the afternoon, skies have really cleared out after that mix of clouds and sun this morning. Most of you starting in the 20s and 30s. Ending up in the 40s today. Still kind of cool for this time of the year. We should be in the low 50s, but we'll take it. Then we get into tonight and tomorrow. We start to see clouds increase. We've got a warm front pushing through. But let me just say, that is going to boost our temperatures as we look ahead to tomorrow afternoon. That's the view at 1 o'clock, and we are in the 60s. 4 o'clock tomorrow, beautiful, low to mid 60s for highs. And we absolutely will get some breaks before the cold front swings through. And here's all the details on your 7-day. So by the time we get to Thursday, we've got occasional rain showers. We'll fall back through the 40s throughout the day. Front moves through, breezy, a leftover snow shower early on Friday, but we do dry it out for the weekend, and that's going to mean some great weather for the Browns game on Sunday before we lead into Thanksgiving week. I still can't believe I'm saying this, Dave. Rain and snow chances, though, on Monday, just to make it feel festive, and it's looking pretty wintry as we get into the new week. Highs will be in the low 40s. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, thank you. An update now on a case we have been following this morning. The search continues for suspects in the kidnapping and death of 22-year-old Alishah Pointer. 6 people have been arrested in her murder so far. 4 of the suspects were in court yesterday, but one man, Hakeem Alishomo, remains on the loose. East Cleveland police say soon there will be an intensive manhunt for the 18-year-old with help from the FBI, U.S. Marshals, and Cleveland police. The group is accused of torturing and killing Pointer. Coroner has ruled her death as a homicide, saying she died from multiple gunshot wounds. $1.2 trillion, that's how much will be pumped into roads, bridges, and public transit. It's all part of President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure package he signed into law yesterday. But how much of that $1 trillion is for Ohio, and when can we see it take shape? The bill will direct $14 billion to Ohio, including $9.2 billion for highways and $483 million for bridges, which will go toward repairing or replacing Northeast Ohio's aging overpasses. In addition, there's also $253 million for airports and $140 million for electric vehicle charges. Finally, $1.4 billion for clean drinking water infrastructure. Local groups like the Alliance for the Great Lakes say there's a dire need.
Money coming to the Great Lakes states is something that we're absolutely happy to celebrate. Not too far ago to the Flint water crisis, the Toledo water crisis. So it's something that we should not take for granted.
Another big question, when will we see this implemented? It's going to be a while. We do know funding is supposed to go out over a 5-year period. However, it could take several months or even years before many of the major projects begin. An Ohio Senate committee is slated to meet this morning to possibly vote on a new congressional map. But ahead of the vote, State Representative Monique Smith held a town hall at the North Olmsted Library to talk with citizens. Smith says it's important that voters pay attention and make their voices heard.
This is exactly the time when we all need to be fired up the most, because it affects everything that comes afterward. It affects every election that we have. It affects how we're represented at the state level and at the congressional level.
The Ohio House has sessions scheduled for Wednesday and Thursday. The deadline to finish the map is November 30th. How about this? According to a report from The Athletic, Cleveland Guardians owner Paul Dolan is looking for a new investor, which could lead to new ownership. Dolan is looking to sell 30 to 40% stake in the team, while he's currently only seeking a minority investor for his team. Any deal could include a pathway to a controlling stake of the team. That transition wouldn't happen for at least 5 years. Hey, as part of our Education Station initiative, we've been following 3rd grade students at Cleveland's Charles Dickens Elementary School. They're trying to meet state reading standards, and this week you can help just by shopping. Tomorrow, the school's 2nd and 3rd graders will take a field trip to Barnes & Noble at Crocker Park for a book fair that'll help students in our 3 News Dickens Reads program. Use the code on your screen this Wednesday in the Westlake store, and for 5 days online, a portion of every dollar will go to After School All-Stars Cleveland. It provides free after-school resources for students. Some are part of Dickens Reads. You can also donate by texting ASAS Book Fair 21 to 41444 Wednesday through Sunday. Your donation will buy books for students. Thank you for stopping by and taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and the world. Make sure to continue to check our social media pages at WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Dave Chudowski. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go starting at 4:30. Have a great day, everybody.